Hello, my name is Malcolm Martinez, and this is a video presentation about the greatest scientific invention that you have never heard of. The reason you have never heard of this invention is simply because it has not been invented yet. The invention is called Alcubierre drive or Alcubierre metric. In science fiction terms, it is called warp drive or hyperspace drive. Alcubierre drive is more than just science fiction, though. It is a mathematically valid solution to Einstein's field equations as proposed by the Mexican physicist Miguel Alcubierre. Alcubierre drive does not actually accelerate a spacecraft to the speed of light. Traveling the speed of light is actually impossible in our normal space-time. So what Alcubierre drive does is it creates a bubble around the spacecraft, contracting the space in front of it, meanwhile expanding the space behind it. It essentially warps space-time and the ship does not move. Space moves and comes to it. Now, there are a few problems to the warp drive. It would require a tremendous amount of energy, more energy than there exists in the entire universe. In addition, for this warp drive to work, it requires the existence of exotic matter, more specifically, the existence of negative mass. If negative mass exists, then it is conceivable to achieve faster than light travel. In recent years, there have been modifications to Alcubierre's solution, modifications that actually suggest warp drive is doable with far, far less energy requirements. Now, these are just a few of the problems proposed. There are many others that have yet to be worked out. NASA is actually working right now on detecting the spatial distortions of contracting and expanding space by the Alcubierre metric. Now that we know what the Alcubierre drive is, why will it be the greatest scientific invention of all time? Well, if and when warp drive is invented, it will answer the greatest question of all time. Are we alone? For the first time ever, humans will be able to go to the stars that have mesmerized us ever since we first gazed upon the night sky. The societal impact this technology will have is enormous. With the discovery of hundreds of Earth-like worlds in recent years, it is conceivable that the first human generation to actually engineer warp drive will discover life on these new worlds. Humanity will forever be changed. It is very likely that once we realize we are not alone in the universe, the peoples of the world will put aside their differences and work together as one. War, hunger, and greed will be replaced by the desire to explore the vast universe and to conquer everything. With climate change and our continuous destruction of our planet, the invention of warp drive will play a crucial role in saving humans from extinction. It will allow us to go out and colonize other planets. There will be a huge cultural impact by having the ability to interact with other intelligent species in the universe. The exchange of art, language, food, and literature will ultimately enrich our culture and our lives. Warp drive will unite humanity like never before. To quote Star Trek, it will unite us to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. This invention is still in the distant future, and our generation will probably never see it. Some people may think it is an impossible invention. However, if we look back in time, people thought it would be impossible to fly in the sky like birds, and today we fly much higher and much faster than birds ever will. Thank you for listening to my presentation.